Welcome back, listeners, to another exciting episode of Arts and Crimes. I'm your host, Kelly.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm your temporary guest co-host, Josh.
We have new mics again. New mics. Hopefully, these are great.
Probably.
They will be.
Yeah.
They look fancy.
They're they're the fanciest mics we've had
ever used.
thus far. So
Well,
that's
then how can they not be fancy?
They got batteries.
yeah. They have batteries in them. They're lapel mics. Anyway,
I believe it's pronounced lapel.
that
Lapel.
seems inappropriate.
Label
Don't
is-
show anybody your labels. That's in my no square. You know?
What's the no-no square?
Stop. Don't touch me there. That's in my no square.
I have not heard this.
Can't believe you guys haven't heard. That's a classic one that
Men don't have
I
no-no
was
squares.
Well, women have no squares, and it's important to get permission. Anyway. No.
We're already off to the races.
Yeah, we're
This is going
changing. Anyways, we have a very exciting episode for you today. Maybe. But first, let's start with our week checks. Who's got them?
Yeah. I got so many week checks.
Oh man, you're so
Checks on
prepared this
checks.
time.
So, what I for sure, should I do the for sure want to talk about or the sort of want to talk about?
I think this is what traditionally is called pulling a Brandon, where you give me multiple and I use them both anyways.
So, we had Lincoln's graduation in this period, right? Which of that, the important part for me is that I started a tradition with Ember that when she graduated, she could have one of my knives from my knife collection.
Fun.
Yeah. When I graduated, Mom and Dad gave me a knife, which is in my knife collection.
Wouldn't that be crazy if they took that knife?
I made that comment to Lincoln.
And he said, nah.
I don't
Nah,
know.
he didn't take that knife, which is fine. So Ember got a knife that I got in France. That's really pretty. Probably the prettiest knife I've ever purchased.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's a great one. I'm part of me wants to rebuy it so that I can have it again. And then Lincoln got himself a knife out of the collection, so I had to add back into my collection. So I got this little guy,
Oh.
which is I think he's just a great little knife. Anyway.
Simple, carbon black knife.
Yeah. It's got a little short blade, which I found out is legal in almost every state.
Where's it not legal?
Massachusetts
Don't
seems
go
to
there.
have a 2.5 inch max on their folding blades.
Ah.
Massachusetts,
So
greatest state of all. Just because you're kissing a man doesn't make you gay.
what?
Isn't that the guys that did What Does the Fox Say?
Yeah, the Yelvis.
Yelvis.
They do a song about Massachusetts.
And about kissing men.
That's one of the lyrics.
All right. So
Sorry.
anyway, so it's a great circle of life here. Lincoln graduated, got a knife, so I bought a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. The other thing was, so by the time you're hearing this, the road trip episode is out.
Yeah, it's going to post for us in this timeline tomorrow. For
This
you
is like
listeners,
time
it will
travel.
have had posted 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I don't think we were recording when Josh shared this with me, but we were talking about YouTube and YouTube Shorts, and Josh, you had pointed out to me that there was a way now to like eliminate the shorts from showing up, and so on the road trip, I activated that feature. And a part of me was a little sad, because of the hat making shorts
Yeah.
that I would no longer see.
Yeah.
But I went ahead and did it, and
Pulled the trigger.
such a better life I live now. I thought about it. I don't know, like last week, it popped into my mind. I was like, I don't have shorts anymore, and man, I don't miss them. I feel so much better about myself because I'm not doom scrolling YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, turn off your shorts, delete Instagram and TikTok and all that crap. My gosh, get the 1 minute like shorts out of your life, and it just feels great. And that's like
That's the
leveling
power
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
power
are
up.
powering up your life.
Yes.
If you remove those.
Yeah, it is insane how eliminating shorts is only a positive change. And how the reason why I did it was only because it was there in an app that I used regularly. Like, there was no compulsion to do it. I wasn't like jonesing for it and missing it. It was just like, while I was there, I would just fall into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that was gone, it was like, oh, I just don't do it, and I do not miss it at all.
Yeah.
So weird.
Man, if you want to make one change to make your life better, remove what do they call
Short
that?
form video.
Short form videos. Get them out.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree too. That's an excellent useful week check.
What's your next one?
Week
check 3.
Week check 3.
I thought
Okay.
It was 2.
Well, it really was 2, but if you want a third, I can do it.
Do the third.
So
I yield my time to the gentleman.
also in the last little bit, I just felt like listening to some Mongolian throat singing.
I love Mongolian throat singing. I have it on my list for acceptable music for school.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my students, it was like his 3rd year in my class, and he was like, I always know I'm in Boyles' class when I hear Mongolian throat singing.
You know, most of the singing I listen to comes from the throat.
You're weird.
Yeah. People sing from their diaphragm. Whatever. Anyway, so when I was delving back into it, I saw some like little post or whatever that Mongolian throat singing, they used it as a great warm up for their voice before stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Mongolian throat singing on the way to the pod. So I told myself that I was gonna do that.
Mm.
And but as I was driving here, I was like, what should I listen to? And I'd had the phrase they were swinging it had like jumped into my head a few weeks ago, and I was like, that's a song. They were swinging. And
That was like Forrest
Mongolian
Gump.
throat singing.
well, it doesn't sound like Mongolian
They were
throat singing.
swinging.
Yeah.
That's Forrest Gump.
Make it a little more singy-songy, you're there. That's because it is a country song. And I was like, I know this song. And I just couldn't remember it. So on the way here, I was finally just like Googled it. I was like, what's that song? Country song, with the lyrics, they were swinging.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Just Swinging by John Anderson. Everybody go listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not a proponent of both country music and the swinger lifestyle. So
How about,
I don't think I'm going to listen to it.
How about AI music? There's a bop going on with AI music right now.
I'm also not.
You know that one?
That.
You know?
No.
Because you guys aren't listening to short
Does
form
it go,
videos.
bleep, boop, I'm a robot?
No, it's amazing. It's like thing it has to go. First time in San Juan. mi hijo, which would be said mijo, by the way.
Yeah. An AI
You
made a
can
mistake.
twist the rules when you're singing to
It's
make
true.
it fit.
No, you can't.
Capital of Puerto Rico. It's so great. I did a
So
terrible
bad.
version of it.
Okay.
Yeah, shocker.
Um,
To be clear, AI can't write songs. It can only statistically
listen to
generate
this
them.
guy.
AI statistically generated his song.
Yeah.
That's like when I was like, my AI is a boy and Brandon's AI is a girl. And you're like, my AI is a statistic, blah, blah, blah.
A statistical model.
Yeah. Ooh, so superior.
All right, getting back to that famous movie song "Life of a Swinger" by John
Oh.
Wayne Gacy.
No,
Yeah.
so it's just a
John Wayne
sweet.
Gacy is the serial killer.
He's a
Turns
country
out.
singer.
I thought he was a clown. John Wayne Gacy is a clown.
Clearly, with a name like John Wayne, he was born to sing country.
Well, he's a serial killer, and he dressed as a clown,
And then he sang the country song "The Life of a Swinger."
no, but he did keep bodies under his floorboards.
John Anderson is the one who wrote
Mr. Anderson.
Just Swingin'. Came out in 1983.
Just swinging.
Yeah.
Man, that was ahead of his time to talk about the lifestyle way back in 1983.
See,
We haven't even started the pod. Sorry, Brandon.
it's all good. I mean, whatever. But turns out, because I couldn't remember what the content of the song was, I thought it was going to be some sort of like
Something
There's
about the
some-
lifestyle.
there's some
Yeah.
jokes in there for sure.
Yeah.
No. So it's just a sweet little song about a high school little romance and being on the front porch swing.
I
So,
see.
Yeah.
So it's a metaphor.
Sure. Yeah. A metaphor for shut up.
Oh.
So I was driving now, so I didn't want to like mess with the music. So I just did Mongolian throat singing to country on the way here.
How was it?
It was great.
Sing it for
I
us.
don't feel like it really made that much of a difference compared to other tries of warming up.
Hmm.
But
Sing it for us.
He's gonna steal your voice.
thanks, Ursula.
Like Ursula? Yeah.
In fact, I don't feel like I feel extra warmed up at all. But
In fact, you're a little
like,
warmed down.
some real Mongolian throat singing coming at you.
Yeah.
Sounded just like the Mongols.
Sing for me. Oh wait, that's the Phantom of the Opera. Dang it.
Close.
So what does Ursula say? Oh, keep singing.
Yeah, that's right.
what it is.
It would be like. Was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Very good.
Oh man, I feel
You
like a
sound-
dust storm just kicked off.
I was gonna say you sound like an ant trying to do punk rock.
Oh man, that was amazing. I don't want to cut any of that. No
Week
cuts
check
this
and done.
episode. Here's my week check. There's 2 birds outside my door all the time now.
At school or here?
Here at my house, in front of my door. I think they have a nest, and one of them flew into my house the other day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and we had a very interesting exchange because I didn't realize it flew into the house. It like zipped by me like it was some sort of silent owl, and I turned around and it was like, "Ah, I'm a bird in your house!" And I just went, "I think I'll leave the door open," and then it just went free right by my head and back outside. And then I saw them again later that night. They were both sitting, there's like hanging lights over my door. And they were sitting on those lights together. And I was like, "Hey guys, thanks for not coming in my house." And then I have been, now that they've been in my house, I see them all the time. Before that, I like saw hints of them, I think, going in and out of their nest. Now they're bold. They're like, "We know what it's like in there." It's fine.
You know what they saw? You see your branches.
Yeah, they were
And they
trying to
were
find
like,
my branches.
We could make a nest in there.
Yeah,
And
it
it'd
would be
safe
so
from
warm.
predators.
Yeah. So now every time I open my door to let Aine out, they're like on the lights and I see them. And like last night I let Aine out and it was raining and they were like huddled together. And one of them, I kid you not, looked over and I was like, "Are you glaring at me?" Like, no, you're not coming in the house. And I decided to name them. And I was like, I can't tell them apart is the problem. So I don't know if one or the other is sitting on the lights. So here's my fix is I decided to name them Moko Coco. And then that way I just address them as the pair. Moko Coco. One is Moko, one is Coco. I just don't know which is which, so I'm always like Coco Moko or Moko Coco.
Even when there's just one there.
Even when there's just one.
Okay.
So that I
Very
at least
good.
get it right for sure half the time, half of the name. But now as a unit, they're Moko Coco.
That's lovely.
Thank
like
you.
The monkey.
Like
from
Mojo Jojo.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yes. Mojo Jojo.
yeah, but I chose Moko Coco because they're brown.
Oh, like Coco.
Yeah.
I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
That's my exciting week check.
I like it.
We got Moko Coco outside my door.
You got a bird in your house.
I had a bird in my house.
Moco
Yeah.
Coco outside my door sounds like a song an AI would make up.
Yeah, I could put it.
Have a little Moco Coco outside my door.
Oh.
So Michaela and I went to see The Mandalorian and
Ooh.
Grogu, which was fun. I don't know. It's always funny to go watch a Star Wars movie because the like discourse around all Star Wars stuff has just completely eaten its own tail and like become a giant knot of ridiculousness.
Mm-hmm.
So every Star Wars property is now like, is it too woke? Is it not woke enough? Is it good? Is it better than the prequels? Is it better than the sequels? Is it worse than, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, and Mandalorian versus Grogu obviously was not trying to be like a piece of high art. It was just like a fun adventure movie. And it was fun. And like, I think if you go in with the expectation of like, yeah, this will be an enjoyable 2 hours, then you'll have an enjoyable 2 hours. And if you go in being like, this needs to blow my mind and help, you know, whatever,
redefine the genre.
yeah, then you'll be super disappointed.
Yes.
So that was fun. I don't really have anything else. I had some AI news. I was like, I could share this, and I'm like, no, I won't do that. It's boring.
It's AI news.
It's boring, trust me.
Okay.
AI can tell you the news, but it's not actually telling you. It's just reporting a statistic. A standard.
What is the snotty response I'm supposed to give people?
For what?
When they say stuff like AI wrote this song.
Then you say it didn't write anything. It generated it statistically using a statistical model.
Okay, that's right. Just making sure I know how to be snotty.
Yeah. Listen to me, and you'll always know how to be snotty.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's end here. And just kidding. Okay. Here is. I'm going to give you guys a survival guide to the unknown. Here's the setup. How I got here. So I don't know if you remember this. Like it was quite a few years ago. Josh and Michaela and I have a tradition of playing like a scary video game for Halloween. And one Halloween, we were playing one that had Wendigos in it. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's Wendigos in it.
And Kelly knew all about them.
I knew everything about them.
Every piece of lore. And
Yeah.
we were like, so, I'm sure I'm cutting off your
No,
story.
do it. Yeah, just do it.
But so the plot is happening, and somehow Kelly figures out that the bad guy are Wendigos, which we don't know, and they haven't told us yet. And she's like,
because
they're
I know the
Wendigos.
lore.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, okay. And then we're like, ooh, it could be this person or this person. And Kelly's like, nah, it can't be them because this is how Wendigos spread, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's like a scene where one of them gets bit by a Wendigo and you can shoot that person in the game. And it's like, do you shoot him? And it was like this super intense moment. And I was like, nah, that's not how Wendigos spread.
Yeah.
That's not how it happens.
So we didn't shoot him, and she was correct.
Yeah. So I was like, this is knowledge I should not keep to myself. So we're not talking about Wendigos because I was like, that's a later date. That's for scarier times. But I was like, it would be fun, like maybe as like a repeating series for me to talk about, because we've already talked a little bit about not Godzilla, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Which you really don't need a survival guide for him because he's Bigfoot. He will, if you have a good soul, and
Yes. If Harry and the Hendersons taught me anything,
yeah, if you're good, he'll take care of you. If you're bad, probably won't.
he will rip you in half.
He doesn't like you hunting animals.
Exactly. And he
Like,
has a
kiss
little
you.
raccoon friend that he nurses back to health. Like, and you teach us things. Anyway. So today I was like, we'll do one that I feel like is steeped in mystery, but also is one of the most prevalent, which is the Fae or fairies.
Oh.
So
We learned about this already from the famous Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
yeah, which is kind of why I was like, this is almost like a part two to Carnage to Arthur Conan Doyle, but instead of talking about fake fairies, we're going to talk about possibly real fairies.
We're going to talk about different fake fairies.
Yes. No.
Yes, no.
Also I was like, this episode is so for Ember. So this is dedicated to Ember, your daughter.
Okay.
Anyways,
Different
yeah, the other Ember. She's a little bit wood elf, so I'm told.
Yeah. That was told to us by a relative. Mm-hmm.
I remember that. And you know what? That relative didn't say jack about my kids. My kids are all boring, regular human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Had a little whimsy.
but it wasn't a grandma who said it.
Nope.
We're narrowing it down.
Yeah. And it wasn't me.
There you go.
Okay.
Dig into our family tree.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
We don't want to give too much away.
Write in, listeners.
What relative do you think it was? I think it was a second removed cousin.
Their roommate.
Incorrect.
Oh, you're narrowing it down more.
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I just have to say there is so much. There's just the most about Faye. Like, woof. It's just so much. So to not do like a 10-part series, really, really boiling it down to the important survival facts and information for you.
This is good for us to know.
Yeah, because this is what this is for. This is so that if you're ever stuck in a haunted video game scenario where you have to shoot somebody if they're shot or bit
They're
by a
part
Wendigo,
Fae.
you'll know not to shoot them because that's not how Wendigos spread.
It's Wendigo as a STD. That's how it spreads.
It's not. It's because you eat human flesh. So you can't even get Wendigoism. You do it to yourself.
By eating human flesh.
Yeah, it's
Gross.
cannibalism.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Okay, I like my answer better.
It's okay. Anyways, also there are a lot of cultures that obviously have the Fae in them. But when I was, doing my research and all that kind of stuff, the like oldest cultures are Irish, like Celtic, Welsh, there's some Scottish, that kind of area has like the oldest written stuff. So that's sort of where we're going. I was like, what is this? What is this Irish I wrote? But it's just bad spelling. Okay, so and just to clarify, Fae are not cryptids. They're supernatural or paranormal.
What's a cryptid?
So Bigfoot is a cryptid. So a cryptid is a biological creature that theoretically fits within our natural world and our historical evolutionary timeline.
Okay.
That's a cryptid. Where like a supernatural or paranormal has magic or other things. So
what did you say they were? They're not a cryptid.
They're supernatural or paranormal.
Oh, okay, they don't have a cool term for those.
I think the cool term is the Fae. because fairies are under the Fae umbrella.
Are goblins?
I have a comprehensive list when we get there.
Okay.
But they're outside of standard zoology, so you can't fake
Unlike
study
Loch
them.
Ness Monster, which is in standard zoology.
Exactly, or Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones you could theoretically study if
What about
they were real.
the chupacabra?
That's also a cryptid.
Interesting. Okay.
Even though it sucks souls.
Goats?
Goats. It sucks goats, not souls. That's why I had to call it the Survival Guide to the Unknown, because we might do cryptids, because you guys are woefully uneducated.
Yeah, we don't even know what chupacabras eat.
Yeah, come
And
on.
it's in the name.
Yeah, goat sucker.
Suck soul.
Goat. Anyways. Okay, so here we go. Here's our deep dive. Wow, shoot. So the oldest stories, the oldest reference to them is in pre-Christian literature that's found in Ireland from the 11th and 12th centuries, and they're originally like fairies are originally called, or the Fae are originally called Tuatha De Danann. That's the name for them. Which I was like, Tuatha De Danann, I've never heard that. That's so silly. It's ridiculous. But if you start doing a bunch of research into it and like watch documentaries, suddenly, apparently everybody calls them Tuatha De Danann, their ancestors. So I guess it's common knowledge.
Okay.
If you know things.
It's common knowledge
If you know.
things.
Yeah. They're later more commonly known as the She, which is spelled S-I with like an accent D-H-E. So Irish, Celtic, Gaelic, or whatever it is. But it's pronounced she.
So, like Snoop Dogg talks about them all the time. Aw, she.
All right.
I'm gonna cut that. Anyways, so we first see them in like this medieval manuscript called the Labor Gabala Erin, which I am certain I said that wrong. But again, there's multiple versions of it, but the oldest one is from the 11th century, so real old. And that translates to Book of the Taking of Ireland, or in English it's more commonly known as Book of Invasions. So it's a mythological, which I put in quotes because this is maybe their real history, I don't know. History of Ireland's settlements through 6 successive groups. So how one group took over the next. The 6 successive people were, so there's the people of Cessair.
No, Brandon's on his phone. You can't be on your phone if I can't be on my phone.
Guys, just give me your phones. Be excited about this. You're going to learn how to survive an encounter with a fae.
Listen, this is
Just
important.
Smack him with iron?
No.
I'm pretty sure.
That...
He just ignores. He goes, listen, it doesn't matter what you tell me. I'm just going to smack him with iron. You smack anything with iron hard enough and you'll be safe.
It goes away.
I got my iron right here. The old...
Pew pew. Smack him with iron? You're so disrespectful.
Listen.
They're gonna steal your baby and switch it for a log.
That happens in the thing that I was looking up. Except for it's not a baby, it's a person.
Yeah, they do that with human
human
babies and human adults.
It is the book, which I had to look up because I always forget. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. Have you read it?
Nope.
So she wrote Piranesi, which I know you've read.
I love.
It's a fantastic book. Her first book was Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
Oh. Which
is so fabulous. So I'll talk when we get to the point where it's okay for me to talk about things. I'll talk about it more.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Give me the signal. Give me a sign.
I will get to your iron as well. Just give it a minute, you guys.
He's like a rookie mistake. Everyone always thinks it's iron.
But I thought I'd give you some cool back history.
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
this
pay
is like
attention now.
the Silmarillion.
I'm ready.
Silmarillion?
By J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah, it's like
I think it's the Silmarillion.
Is it the Sal?
Oh, the Silmarillion? Still don't know what you're talking about.
It's
Is it like his appendix or whatever?
Sort of.
Appendices?
It's like the
It's basically-
Bible for his works.
yeah, all the lore
Yeah.
that's the background to the Lord of the Rings.
He wrote his own?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
he
What a
did.
nerd.
And do you
And
know
it
what?
is-
I read it. Did you read it?
I never read
I
it.
read the whole thing
Wow.
because I am a dutiful nerd. And do you know what I thought at the end?
What?
I thought this was a waste of time. I was so annoyed. It's great. Anyways, I'd be like, I read that, and it's impressive until people ask my opinion, and I go, that's stupid. Don't read it.
What's happening?
What is this?
You gave it to me.
You never read it. And you read the Silmarillion first.
Okay, to be fair, I read the Silmarillion a few years ago.
You should read that book.
Okay, I will. The book Josh is talking about was on my bookshelf. I was like, no, I've never heard of that book. It's on my list somewhere. Anyway,
Low on it.
well, I'm reading
Beneath
Dungeon Crawler
the
Carl right
Silmarillion.
now.
I am also reading that.
Yeah, what book are you on?
3.
Oh, wow, I'm on 5.
Take that. She is high roading us for everything
Yeah,
today.
I really am. I'm a little bit. I like blasted through the first 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then now I'm on like chapter 17 of number 5, and I'm like, is this like the dark Harry Potter book where he's like moody
Bad
and
at
making
everybody.
bad choices?
Yeah.
Like it's so hard.
Oh, I look forward
So-
to getting there then, I guess.
Although,
To like the dark Harry Potter ones,
Yeah.
where he always yells at people and he's going through puberty,
yeah.
and he's
That's-
like, "Why?"
Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl is going through his dungeon puberty right now,
Mm.
and he is being rebellious.
Puberty?
Oh, that
Yeah,
was good.
puberty.
Also, I
That's also what Snoop Dogg went through.
Yeah. Hebbity doobity doobity.
your Snoop Dogg is impeccable. I love Princess Donut and Mongo. They're adorable.
Mhm.
And I love Mordecai. I love him. I need to know everything about him. He's great. And Katya, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first I was like, Katya.
Good thing Are you just sharing things that you know I've already come across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clever. Listen, for
Clever
somebody who
girl.
says she loves the Fae, I can't believe you haven't read Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. It's the whole thing.
I never said that I love the
It's-
Fae. I said that I'm teaching you how to survive an encounter with the Fae.
So you don't really like the Fae. You're like, the Fae sucks. I hate it.
Yeah.
I just want to inform you all how to
how to defeat
how
them.
to defeat them because they're the worst.
Yeah,
All right,
and
all
we
right.
just got to get through this really exciting backstory that I researched so I can tell you
Back
about
on
the
track.
pertinent stuff.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Put it down.
He was like, "Is this poison? Is this a tranquilizer?" I don't like the Fae either.
Okay, so as we were saying before,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Smack 'em
Start
with
over
iron.
From the
from
beginning.
the very beginning, don't smack them with iron.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm locked in
Okay,
now.
so they had the 6 successive groups, right? So I'm going to tell you them rapid fire
Okay.
Okay.
because I also
These are the people who invaded.
this
Ireland.
is the succession of Ireland. So like where their people came from. So like the first is the Cessair, which they died out from. They're from pre-flood. That's
Okay.
so there was them, flood, no more them.
Like Noah's flood?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Different
Well, it's
flood.
pre-Christian, so it's not Noah's flood. It's just
Oh,
a
it
big
was-
old flood.
Well, if Noah's flood happened before Christian.
Yeah, but it's not written.
Ooh, good one.
It's not written, right? So they wouldn't know to attribute it to Noah.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
They'd be like, those dang fae. Anyway, and then the second, so after them was the Partholon, and they were
It sounds like you got a lisp.
Partholon, and they were wiped out by a plague, which was brought about by another group of people. I'm going to talk about in just a second. And then
Was
the
it the
third,
rat people?
no, it wasn't actually. And the third is the Nemed, and they were defeated by the Fomorians, which I was like, who are the Fomorians? People are just listing that like everybody knows who the Fomorians are. Do you know? I've never heard it before.
I think they were all about iron.
Nope. Wrong again.
What? Sounds like it.
They were a supernatural race, often depicted as monstrous giants or sea raiders, and they were the embodiment of chaos, darkness, and untamed nature. They were
Vikings.
no.
Okay.
I think that's a relatively.
They were giants.
The
Maybe
Vikings
the
would be
Nordics were big.
Yeah.
Maybe
They come off of the sea. They chaos and destroy and pillage.
quit trying to make this scientific.
Okay.
Okay?
Sorry.
It's fanciful and magic.
Firmer.
You know what else is fanciful and magic?
Fomorians.
Jonathan Strange must know.
Okay, I'll read it.
This, I'm sorry if this episode is difficult for you to edit later.
Anyways, the Fomorians are also the ones that brought the plague. So really, they kind of took out two peoples.
Yeah.
So anyways, so the fourth is then the Furboleg, which...
Furball leg?
The Furboleg.
Okay.
And they were pagan gods of Ireland, but they were defeated by the Milesians.
So the Milesians should have become the new gods if they killed the old gods.
That's kind of how I looked at it. And the fifth group is the Milesians, and they're ancestors of... so the Irish are ancestors of the Milesians, who
Our
defeated...
descendants.
Yeah, the
Irish are
descendants of the...
Milesians.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
The descendants of the Milesians, who are the ones that defeated the gods. It's important to note that the Tuatha De Danann were part of the gods.
That were
That were
defeated?
defeated by
That
the
were defeated.
Milesians.
Yes.
Ah.
So, this is why this matters, is because the Fae were originally documented. So they're the Fae, as we know them, their ancestors, were the Tuatha De Danann, which were gods that were defeated by mankind. So, also, just as a quick note, there's like, this sounds super cool. Like, there's so much stuff that sounded super cool. I'm not making it sound as super cool, but they had like, there was this really famous battle called the Second Battle of Mag Turid. And their leader was Balar of the Evil Eye, whose gaze could destroy an entire army. And I was like, that sounds lit.
It sounds like he should have won that battle pretty easily.
Shoulda. So how did he lose?
It's a good question.
They poked his eye out.
That's my guess.
That's a smart move. They're like, his gaze, and we'll just take care of the gaze, man.
Get the eye. Get his eye. And that's sort of where
Or maybe they made him look at his own army.
I did this to myself.
They were like,
A mirror.
they were like, look over there, and he goes, what's that? And then his whole army goes, no!
You're getting into the spirit of it. The trickery is
Yeah.
very important to the Fae.
They polished their shields.
Oh yeah, and then they held them all up together. And he said, I see an army over there. Which one is it? And he looked and squinted. And then he said, oh no, it was a reflection of my own army. I'm
And they're
sorry,
all
guys.
dead.
And he scooped up the ashes in one hand and went, Timothy, you are my shield bearer. And then he rubbed it into his eye to blind himself so he would never again defeat
And he
an
walked
army.
the land immortal and sad.
Yep.
I'm going to have to do research to find out what actually happened.
We
Tell
know
our
what
listeners
happened.
next
We
time.
just
What was
figured
his
it out.
name? Balthasar?
Yeah, sure.
It started with B, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's Balar of the Evil Eye or something like
Yeah.
that.
Man,
pretty
Balar,
close.
Balthasar.
Yeah, Balar of the
Pretty
Evil
close.
Eye.
am
I think Balthazar is a famous demon, though, isn't he?
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe the two
Maybe
are
they were related.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact, in like the etymology of fairies and where they came from, like when Christianity did show up, the Christians are like, we gotta explain these fairies to these Irish people, but have it fit into our lore. So instead of them being gods or related to gods, they're demons. And that's sad. Anyways,
It is sad.
so I also like interchangeably use the word fae and fairies, which is very common, but much like typography, there's like an overarching group and then subsets within it. So fae is the larger overarching category, which covers a lot of things, and fairies are one of them that's inside of the fae umbrella. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I have a list of like 100 things that fit.
Buckle up.
I'm
for
gonna
Potter's.
read it
Read them
now.
all. And then I was like, but that's way too many. So I just highlighted all the ones that I recognized that I'm going to read. And it'll be fun to see how many of the ones I recognize.
So
that
these
you-
all fall under the Fae umbrella.
under the Fae umbrella.
But not necessarily under the
But
fairy
not
umbrella.
but not the fairies umbrella
Okay.
necessarily.
Vampires.
Nope. Sorry. So there's brownies and changelings and dwarfs, dryad, elf, fairy, faun, Django, kelpie, lake maiden, leprechaun, nymph, pixie, puka, satyr, silky, sprite, banshee, bogart or boggart,
Humphrey
Doulahan.
Bogart?
Uh-huh. I was like Doulahan. Josh knows that one.
That's so great.
Humphrey Bogart.
Like a
pretty good.
Bogart, like Harry Potter. Doulahan, Doxy, Goblin,
Yay.
We
Hag,
got a definitive answer.
Spriggan, and Troll.
Spriggan Sie Deutsch.
Spriggan the Fairy.
Ja. Ich spreche.
So those were all ones from the list that I just like offhand recognized.
Okay.
That's fun.
So
What is a brownie? I thought that was like a Girl Scout.
no. So brownies are they're especially in the Scottish lore, but they're elsewhere as well. They're like in Irish, they're slightly different. But they're basically like little household fairies. And they do like household stuff. They're little brownies. And the fun thing is that they're like Harry Potter mirror is house elves. Except, this is important to know, if you have a brownie in your house, don't give them clothes. It doesn't set them free like giving a house elf would. It will make them mad and they'll do mean things.
Do they wear clothes?
Yeah, they wear clothes.
Are they?
How do they get
slaves?
those?
They make their own. They're industrious people.
So
Maybe that's why they're offended. They're like,
I can do this.
You think I can't make my own
make
clothes?
my own clothes? This doesn't even fit me.
I
It's
don't
a
want your hand-me-downs.
gigantic sock.
Get this pity clothes out of here.
Exactly. So yeah, there's a whole huge set that fits within this like fae thing, but we're focusing on fairies, not any of these guys. So
You didn't list any demons.
yeah, because demons are technically different from fae.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the Christians
But the Christians
claimed they
called them
were
demons because there can only be one God. It's like Highlander, I guess. It's probably blasphemy.
In many ways it is.
But anyways, they couldn't have them be gods. So instead, they said they were demons.
Okay.
Okay, so here are some important things to understand about the Fae themselves, right? Again, they're basically descended from the Tuatha Dé Danann, which are fallen gods that were defeated by mankind. So they're actually originally human-sized. So when we think of fairies, a lot of time we're thinking of like the little
Like
guys.
Tinkerbell?
Like Tinkerbell. Those fairies in the one from Arthur Conan Doyle were the more Tinkerbell sort of idea. But traditionally they were human-sized. However, there are some exceptions to that. Brownies were always small. And also leprechauns were small. But they can also change the shape into whatever they want. So fairies have that ability. So they can change into small beings if they so choose. They are both benevolent and malevolent. They're tricksters and helpers on equal measure. So they're like true neutral, I guess. Though there are some legends that like if you're good, they'll be good to you, and if you're bad, then they'll be bad to you. But generally, they're seen as like tricksters and cause problems and that kind of stuff.
Does that mean like one of them individually sometimes is good and sometimes is bad, or
Yeah.
that there's good groups and bad groups?
Nope. One of them is both.
Okay.
So you can come across the same one and it can be like flip 180
Okay.
on how it behaves. Okay. So also, they originally ruled in peace before they were conquered. And they retreated into their like fairy mounds, or I think it's called Aishi, which is how they say like fairy mound. Um, and so that's sort of when they start to become the fae that we recognize them as. The more like kind of secretive, hidden, malevolent, trickster style beings. So after they kind of retreated into their fairy mounds, then they still continue to persist in oral traditions and continued histories, and the Celtic, the Irish, the Welsh, all of these groups really had a firm belief that they were there. And so if they angered the fairies or did something to anger the fae, then the fae would withhold valuable resources like milk or grains until a proper offering was made. So you have to offer them like food and drink, which is like still done today. People will offer food and drink at fairy mounds. Also in like constructing roads and that kind of stuff generally, because they're all over, like these fairy mounds are all over Ireland. They would go around them. They wouldn't like
bulldoze
a fairy mound. Yeah, because you don't want to piss off the fae.
Have they excavated it? Is it like just a hill of dirt?
You would really make the fae mad if you did that.
But nobody's been willing to.
I don't know if they've been scanned. Nobody's been willing to risk the ire of the fae. Not that I read about. So it's just really important to protect against making them mad. So how do you protect yourself against making them mad? These are some important things that we're going to start learning here. This is the survival part of the survival guide.
Okay.
So the survival part is just to stay on their good side?
Well, that's a big part of it, yeah.
Yeah, if you're on the bad side, it's too late. That's kind of like how you survive a hurricane by just avoiding hurricanes.
Yeah, they're
Here's
much
how
like
you survive a hurricane. Don't live in Florida.
Where hurricanes happen.
Move to Canada and you will survive.
Yeah, so don't be a person that's in a quote unquote transitional state. That's number one. So don't be a pregnant woman, don't be a nursing mother, don't be a baby, don't be going through puberty, and don't be sick. Those are all
easy to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, several of those are quite easy to avoid.
So don't be any of those. Also, you have to be careful because, as we discussed a little bit earlier, they're big fans of kidnapping babies and adults sometimes and switching them out.
With a log.
Yeah.
It's time, Josh.
Time to talk about it? Yes! So in the novel, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, one of the... It's been a super long time since I read it, and it's a really long novel. But one of the, like, plot threads is that this guy's wife gets replaced.
With a log?
Yeah, but, like, it's interesting the way she writes it, that, like, he doesn't notice because it's, like, looks like her and behaves like her, but eventually it starts to, like, decay or something. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. But, like...
So it's an animated log.
So this is, like, they essentially kind of charm or enchant it. So there's kind of two different versions. So they'll take it and they'll sort of like enchant this log or something like that and put it in its place. And then, or they'll replace it with a changeling, which is a different type of fae.
So it's not my baby's missing and this piece of lumber is here. It's, hey, you're acting weird. Have you been replaced by a
Yes,
doppelganger?
exactly. And here's part of the problem with that is that was they were like, this is a little, we're skipping ahead a little bit because I gave this the
This
sign.
sounds like just a way to make excuses. My kid sucks so much. Hey, everybody.
It's
My
because
kid
it's a
got
log.
replaced by
Yeah.
a log. We
So
should probably get rid of it.
yeah, so here's the problem is they were like, okay, if your kid is replaced by the Fae, it's replaced either by a log or by a changeling. But there'll be signs. So the first and best option is if you have a wise woman or a fairy doctor, which is a doctor that specializes in fairies.
Okay.
So if they come and they check on your baby, they're like, bad news, this is a log. And
Just slip a couple bucks here. What do you think, doctor? Is it a log?
yeah, it is. No, they take their job serious.
Oh
They
yeah.
take the
The fairy
Hippocratic
doctor is a very
yeah,
serious profession.
yeah. Don't besmirch the fairy doctor profession. So that's the like best choice. The other thing is if there's like a list of things they do that would be bad. So ways that you can tell, again, fairy doctor is the best. But if the baby is constantly crying, if they have insatiable hunger, if they refuse to grow, if there's a sudden appearance of long teeth or beards, you have uncommon knowledge that you shouldn't have as a baby, if you have bouts of silence, or also bouts of laughter for no reason. Any of those could be signs that your baby was taken by a changeling or switched out for a changeling or a log. Ways to handle that, and again, this caused quite a few problems. If your baby was changed out, you can either confirm that it was changed or get rid of the changeling by throwing it in the fire. That happened. So, because flames or extreme heat will get rid of the changeling or like
Or
out
burn
it
a log.
or burn a log.
Wait, like
You take your baby.
cure it? Or
It'll reveal itself, and then you can be like, I caught you, now bring me my baby. And they'll be like, darn it. And they'll have to bring you your baby.
Okay.
Or you can leave them to like in prolonged exposure to harsh elements. And that will also reveal if it was a log or a changeling. And then if it does, then the changeling will be like, you got me, and have to bring you your baby. Except what happened was just that these medieval people would do this and then their baby would just die.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it wasn't great. So don't ever assume it was a changeling. Maybe your kid's just hungry. Unfortunately, there was like a lot of situations where it was like, you know, a kid that had some sort of like learning disability or something like that, and they're like, it's a changeling. That was also used in the witch trials. They would say that witches were changing out people's babies for changelings, because they'd be like, my baby was fine, and then this lady came over and now it's sick, or it like won't laugh like it used to.
Is there a relationship between witches and the Fae?
Not in any of this like
It's
traditional.
It's interesting how like all of these kind of traditional beliefs are ways to explain things in life that are really confusing or frustrating, right?
Yeah.
Like babies go through periods and they can have difficult times. Like I imagine a lot of like parents with colicky babies who they all of a sudden they've been perfectly good and then they start crying every night all night long. That's super frustrating and they want an explanation for it, right? And so they go, "Oh, well it's, you know, it's the witches or it's the fae, it's something." And you know what's crazy is we still do that.
Yeah.
Like children sometimes will, like children with autism don't show obvious symptoms until they reach a certain age. And that age just happens to correspond with when they typically get childhood vaccines. And so just like people globbed onto like witches or the fae, people go, "Oh, autism, it isn't just a thing that happens sometimes. It's not just an unfortunate part of life. It was caused by vaccines." Like vaccine hesitancy is literally the exact same thing as the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, or the Fae.
Or the Fae.
Yeah.
It's people having an unfortunate thing happening to them, and then they glom on to an explanation that removes the fault from themselves or from anything, and it removes the ambiguity of life. It removes the fact that a lot of life is random chance, and it puts it on some external force that they can be mad at.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
It is.
It's a bummer.
It is a bummer because not only does it like vilify autism, but it also vilifies vaccines.
Yeah.
Which they're literally saving lives and eradicating diseases, or they did for a while. And autism is
it's a thing that happens.
A thing. Like there's nothing to vilify there. It's just a thing. And so it is sad because those also were groups that were unfortunately targeted by.
Yeah, you can imagine a medieval parent with an autistic child going, it was a perfectly normal child, and now it won't even talk.
Yeah.
Like its brothers and sisters.
The like refusal to grow, that's what I thought of. Like it wasn't like isn't talking or like isn't as coordinated as maybe other siblings were at that age. And so they're like, well, it's a changeling.
Yeah.
So
man, I hope they didn't throw a bunch of autistic babies in fires. Like this took a real sad turn.
It did.
I'm sure that they did.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Or left them out in the elements.
Yeah. Or like even they didn't necessarily always throw them in the fire, but they would like hold them over the fire so much so that they would, get burned severely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happened. Medieval times is crazy times.
And modern times,
times, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's those. So getting back, another way to not make the Fae mad is not. I feel like I've really been like threading the needle of danger here because you're not supposed to speak their name because that will make them mad. I figure we're real far away from Ireland.
Name?
Fae, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll get to that. But Fae is, I assume, what they're talking about. So instead, you can say people of the mound or folk of the mound, the noble people, the good people. There were a couple where it's like the fairy host or the fairy crowd. So I don't know if it's because they're saying fairy instead of fae. Because they also say fairy folk, but other than that, they say themselves, them, the other crowd, the gentry, and then just
listen, that all was good, but can you say it in a thick Irish accent so we can really get the picture?
I wish I could.
Do it.
I can't. I don't know how to do it.
Just think pirate.
Anyways, so just like them or whatever, that's how people generally talk about them so that they don't have to say their names.
The folk of the mound.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks.
It was really good. Also, here's some more basics. This is a really important one. If I'm going to drill anything home,
we got to remember this.
You got to remember this one. Don't ever give them your name. It's a real big one. They are really, really bound to their word. So they can't lie, but they don't necessarily have to tell you the truth. So they can sort of weave. So they're a little bit of words. Yeah. A little bit of wordsmiths.
You are just going to freaking love this book and you need to read it. Everything you're saying, I'm like, I know this because of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
Okay, well, she did her research. So they will say things like, hey, nice to meet you. Can I have your name? And if you give it to them, then they have power over you because they can magically hold you because they own your name now.
What if I was given a name at birth and then my family called me something different for my whole life and I introduced myself to everyone with this other name?
Is it because you believe everybody is Fae?
Would the Fae have power over me on this name that I've given to everyone? Or would they need to know that secret name that I might not even know?
I mean, how would you not know?
Because you don't remember what happened when you were a tiny baby, right?
Well,
if I was a parent, I would be like, His name is George. Now everyone call him Steve.
That's clever.
That is clever.
You would have gone far in the Middle
Yeah.
Ages.
Yeah.
Are you some kind of fae doctor?
And you're like, I take my job seriously.
Yeah.
So that is what you're supposed to do, is you're supposed to give them a fake name. So it says that they can't have your true name. So I think it depends on how you look at names. Like if you don't know that there's a different name that goes over you, or that you have, and so in your soul you think your name is Steve, then I think if you tell them Steve, they got you.
Oh man.
What
So-
if you say someone else's name, but it's a real person? Like they ask you, and they're like, "May I
Freaking
have
Fred.
your
I
name?"
hate Fred. My name's Fred.
I think it has to belong to, like, they have to be able to identify the person.
Oh,
This is
okay.
just me, but I could be wrong. But here's a great exercise. What would your fake name be? We got to be prepared. Like in Dare, when they're like, if someone's going to give you drugs, you say no. And this is, if Faye is going to ask you for your name, you say
Keanu Reeves. Everybody loves him. I'm gonna say it, and they're gonna be like, "Really? You were so great in The Matrix and John Wick," and I'll be like, "Yeah."
Is that what Keanu Reeves sounds like to you?
Yeah, I'm Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
How could you do Keanu Reeves so dirty? He is such a good human.
Yeah, exactly.
Bill and
He
Ted it.
will get out of it. Like they're gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna use Keanu
That
Reeves.
was really good.
I'm gonna use Keanu Reeves' name. They're gonna go and collect the real Keanu Reeves, and he is either gonna befriend them and everything's gonna be fine, or he'll murder all of them
Mm-hmm.
on his way out. And either way, I've done the whole world a service.
I was just not going to give a last name. What would your fake name be?
The name that popped right into my head was Hassan Pfeffer.
Hassan Pfeffer.
Yeah.
I like that. The one that popped into my head was Persephone.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
Think
That's
pretty high of
classy.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry? Jeez. You're like, bring it down a bit.
She's Hades' wife.
Yeah, that's the type of men I would marry. It's a very
Good point.
very
It's super
believable
on
fake
brand.
name.
It's on point. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think maybe she got replaced by a fae.
There's only one way to know.
Burn me. I am either burned as a witch or as a changeling.
Smack her with iron.
We'll get there. Jeez. Okay, so now that we have our fake name prepared, sorry, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
You can also like flip the script on them a little bit. So if you can trick them into revealing their names, then you then have power over them.
What if they give you a fake name?
Well, then you won't have any power over them.
But they can't lie, right?
Correct. They
Yeah.
can't. So they're bound by their words. So that's why you can possibly do that. Here's a few more don'ts.
What
I can imagine two people like meeting at a crossroad and be like, "Hi, what's your name?" Like, "Well, I don't know. You tell me your name first." And it's like this big like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to know you. And nobody gives anybody their name.
And then you'll never get controlled by the Fae.
I was just thinking that you'd be like, you know what? I think my name's the same name as your name.
What's
Then they
your
would
name?
go, really? Your name is Ted? And I go, ha!
You'll
That's a
get
good one.
this
I own you,
Fae.
Ted.
Definitely gonna trick people with that one.
You're on a real Keanu Reeves
Ted the demon?
trip. Ted the demon. Okay. Okay, so here's some more important don'ts. Don't ever accept a gift or something offered from them. Especially don't eat any food or drink any drink that they give you. Don't thank them for anything. And the reason behind that is if you thank them, then you're admitting that they gave to you more than you expected. And so then they'll be like, oh, you owe me a debt now. So then you'll be in the phase debt, and that's somewhere you don't want to be. Don't step into a fairy circle. Do you guys know what fairy circles are?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I learned from,
Is it from this book?
no, from that Pixar movie where the mom turns into a bear.
Oh, right. Wish? Spirited something? No.
Spirited Wish. That was it.
What is that one called? Brave.
Brave, yes. AKA Spirited Wish.
Okay, so they're basically like circles that you'll find out in nature. So like either dark or light grass, or like a circle of mushrooms, or a circle of stones, or a circle of flowers. Anyways, it's like a kind of a perfect circle that doesn't look like it belongs.
Like
Perfect
the
circle.
band, a perfect circle.
If you
It's
find
all
them,
coming
if you
together.
find them out in the forest, also probably a Fey trick. Also, don't offer them anything for whatever reason. Also, don't approach Fae with iron because they know that iron has an adverse effect on them. Some say that it will burn them, some say that it will dampen their magic. So if you approach with iron, then they'll see that as hostile right away. But if you want to be hostile right away, hit them with iron.
Yeah.
Also, that can be said the same with salt, possibly. In some sources, they say that salt will do that.
Just like a slug.
Yeah. Also, don't go.
Could you just salt your baby to make sure it's not a
Brandon,
changeling?
you really are a Fey doctor.
Yeah, you got it figured out.
Yeah, this is your new career.
Stop burning your babies. Just rub some salt on them.
Salt them.
Or hit them with iron. This is Brandon's go-to.
Yeah. Also, don't go at dawn, dusk, or midnight. Again, this is kind of like those transitionary times of the day is when they are the most powerful. So here are a couple. I just wanted to wrap things up. Now that you know the don'ts, the ways to protect yourself, I just wanted to give some like famous Fey creatures that we have sort of really changed in modern history, because like it's crazy sometimes to think how long lasting the like lore of Fae has been, and see how it has changed. You know, like they were really viewed as these deities for a very long time and highly respected, and they were seen so differently than how we see them. So I picked a few that I thought were really well known ones, which first, of course, was the changelings, which we already talked a lot about. So really the big things is that they went after babies or attractive young men and women. So they would carry them off and either replace them for wood or for a changeling. So
what
the
would they do
Fae
with them?
with the babies,
Yeah,
they keep them. Now they got a baby.
Oh man,
I don't know.
that's a bum deal.
In Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, they
Yeah.
make her go and dance at parties all night long.
The baby?
The wife of the main character.
So the changeling is adapted into a lot of modern like media and that kind of stuff. Like it's in D&D, it's in Supernatural, the show.
It's in X-Men.
It's in X-Men. It's all over the place.
Morph.
Yeah, Morph is one of them.
He's a changeling.
Yeah.
Or Mystique.
Mystique too.
Yeah.
There's two changelings.
Yeah.
Morph.
I think Morph
he died very early in the series.
He was a real early.
Wasn't he like best buds with Wolverine or something?
I don't
remember. I feel like a pill bug went in his head.
He was one of the like underground guys, wasn't he? Morph.
Now it sounds like we're just making it Morph.
Like
this is a
at the
really
very beginning,
compelling podcastery we got going on.
The X-Men, like the
cartoon,
the 90s cartoon or whatever. He was in the very first part of it, like when they're still fighting.
What are
Mr.
those?
Sinister?
What are those guys that live in the like sewers?
The Ninja Turtles. You're thinking of a whole different.
No,
cartoon.
There's a whole group of them that live.
Like Leela's parents.
No, that's a good direction though. You guys know it's like.
Remember Morph? He died pretty early on. I thought Mr. Sinister like brought him back for a little while as evil version or something.
Who were the
early in the series during a mission to infiltrate a Sentinel base? Morph was seemingly killed by a Sentinel blast while attempting to protect Wolverine. The death served as a major emotional catalyst for the team, particularly Wolverine. However, Morph later returned as a brainwashed, mentally unstable antagonist working for Mr. Sinister, seeking revenge against the X-Men for abandoning him.
You're really good. Also, they're the Morlocks.
The Morlocks. Oh yeah, from like
you.
the time
Yeah, the mutants
time
who lived in
machine?
the sewers in the X-Men universe is known as the Morlocks.
The
They were an
Morlocks.
underground society of outcast mutants exiled themselves to the sewers and abandoned subway tunnels because their
Aren't the
physical...
X-Men
The-
already exiles? Aren't all
Like
They're
mutants?
Morlocks are even worse.
Yeah.
They're the worst
like
of the
the-
worst.
The
They're
useless
Morlocks.
mutants that
Yeah.
They're just
didn't have
ugly.
power.
Yeah, one of them, couldn't she spread disease?
That was her mutant power?
Yeah, I
She
think
was,
it was.
Typhoid Mary?
Yeah, basically. Anyways, so yeah, they're in modern stuff all the time.
They used the same name as the Morlocks from the Time Machine.
I think Morlocks is probably used
A
multiple
reference.
times. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, the dumb locks.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another one. The Banshee. So what do you guys think of when you think of a Banshee?
It's that screaming ghoul thing,
Uh-huh.
right? Or
Nailed it.
X-Men. There is
I'm
the
not
character.
She also screams though, doesn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and like I was thinking especially like The Witcher, because they have banshees as enemies that you fight, and they're like corpse-like hags, and they shriek, and that stuns Geralt or whomever they're fighting. And they can like bring back the dead with their shriek, so that the dead will fight for them. In D&D, they're also an enemy class. They're ugly, hideous hags, that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? That's not their origin story. They got real bum ticket on this one. Like, they went downhill for them. So originally, her job was she forewarns of impending death of a family member with a haunting or lilting song, wail, or yell, depending. So it's never the one that hears it that's going to die. It's just a warning that a family member is going to die. So in the Celtic lore, she's one of the defeated Tuatha De Danann. So she's directly from that group. Originally, she exclusively warned noble Irish families, specifically ones with the name that started with O or Mick, so like O'Boyle or like McDermott.
This is very specific.
Very specific. And the reason that they told these noble families was so that they could prepare for the loss, because there was like secession and that kind of stuff that had happened with noble families. And the looks depended on the banshee's specific relationship with the family. So if she had a good relationship with the family, then she was a beautiful weeping woman that would sing a sorrowful song to give them the warning. If she had a bad relationship with the family, then she was an ugly old hag, and she would scream a piercing scream to let them know she's like, I'm still doing my job.
Yeah, I love the idea that like she has to do it, but she hates them. So for some, she's like, tragedy approaches your beautiful face. And she's like, you're gonna die.
She's like an old lady from Boston.
Get your things in order. Death's coming for you.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. So that's like a big difference. But again, still very prevalent in modern media. And then the last I thought I would talk about really quickly is the leprechaun, which again is a direct descendant of the Tuatha De Danann. And then
it is a little man with a green suit and a green top hat who has a pot of gold.
Hey, that's the modern interpretation.
Was in a tree in the South that got videotaped.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Well, they leprechauns, they believe, are the modern version of leprechauns is actually a hybrid of leprechauns and cluricauns, which are much less well known. So leprechauns,
I'm going to teach my kids about cluricauns, and they'll all be high and mighty over their schoolmates. Like St. Patty's Day, they'll be like, oh, we worship cluricauns in my house on St. Patrick's Day.
You're going to get a lot of messages home from their teachers.
Yeah.
So there's sort of two origin stories for the leprechaun itself. So it may come from a story where there was a water sprite that tricked a king into giving up his throne after offering the king 3 wishes. And they get the name from it's Lucorpan, which literally means small body, because it was smaller. And from there, and so then the other option is that, or the other argued start is that it comes from the word Leith Brogan, which means shoemaker. Because also after this kind of like trickery thing, they sort of morphed into being known as shoemakers that hid their gold in little pots. And if you caught them, then they would either give you their pot of gold or they would give you 3 wishes in exchange for their freedom.
Dang it! I thought they would make you custom shoes.
Nope, they
You
would
could wish
not.
for it.
You could wish for custom
True.
shoes.
I wish for you to make me shoes.
They did not, however, wear green. They weren't those little guys. The Cluracan, however, they are known for haunting wine cellars, and they enjoy trickery. They're also the ones that are described as wearing green, having little red beards, all that kind of stuff. So the two sort of got morphed together to create leprechauns as we know them today. And that is your survival guide for the Fae for today.
Excellent.
Wow.
There's a lot of stuff you weren't supposed to do, and while you were saying it, I was like, I'm just going to avoid the Fae.
Yeah, I mean, that's generally the best practice. Just avoid them.
Yeah.
But now, if you ever do have an encounter with them,
I know exactly what to do.
you know what to do.
Hit them with iron.
Smack them with iron.
Don't smack them with iron.
They don't like it.
Just don't give them your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
My name's Josh. And then hit him with the, with the iron.
And Keanu Reeves would be like, correct.
So are elves Fae?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
So they don't like iron.
Generally, I mean, that is specifically addressing fairies. So elves might have different weaknesses because, like, Kelpie and Silkies and goblins, they all have different. Although I think it's pretty, like, a pretty standard supernatural thing is iron and salt.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why the Winchester brothers didn't always have iron and salt on them.
Who are they?
She's so offended.
What?
Is it
Did they
from
invent
Supernatural
the
or
Winchester
whatever?
rifle?
No. It's Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural.
From Supernatural? I didn't know their last name was Winchester.
Yeah.
All I know about Supernatural is things that you said.
Oh, well, now you know more because I've said that.
We know they should have carried around
A hula hoop filled with salt.
a salt shaker made of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate weapon against the Fae.
Weaponized.
You know those like salt guns for bugs?
Yeah.
They should have had one of those.
Oh, yeah. That's a real good way to get salt all over your house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they're constantly having to deal with ghosts, and everybody knows ghosts are thwarted with salt.
We knew that?
If you watch Supernatural, you do.
I do not.
Okay, well,
Wait.
if you ever find yourselves in the middle of a very severe, dangerous haunting, get some
Don't tell
salt.
us. Don't tell us.
Oh, I'll
save
save
it
it.
for the next one.
I'll
Didn't you just run around shouting, I'm full of salt, and the ghosts will just leave you alone?
That's true. Because
Nope.
you're very salty.
Yeah.
It's got to be pure salt,
Ugh.
Not
Pure?
mixed with my blood.
not blood salt
Blood salt.
or body salt,
Sweat salt.
sweat salt.
Oh, yeah. You could just, I like Brandon is in a haunted house. He just starts doing jumping jacks. I got to keep him away from me.
But
I
then
got to
you'd-
get sweat.
But then you'd have to like dry it out, get enough of it to make a circle. Just carry salt.
Really? You
Yes,
don't-
Brandon.
You don't think
Yes.
that they'd not like the salty water?
Look,
Like if you sprayed them with seawater?
if a ghost is
Are
there
there
trying to
ghosts
kill you,
in boats?
yes.
I feel like famously there's haunted boats.
Yeah, there's
How are they
literal
surviving?
ghost ships
How are they
the
surviving?
because of
salty
the
ocean.
water.
The salt. There's these sea dogs. You know?
I think salty is used as a different form there. They're not literally sea dogs of salt. They have salty dispositions.
Because of all the salt.
Clearly, we're gonna have
It
to
makes
talk
them all
about ghost lore
scratchy.
next.
We just need to talk about salt. We need
salt.
to have a full episode
It
about salt.
might be the greatest of all the elements.
Yeah, that's actually 2 elements.
Nope. Salt.
Periodic table. I like Brandon has pasted one more square onto the periodic table. Salt. For ghosts.
Yeah, so if you guys, I guess if the listeners have like a real hankering for a specific unknown survival guide, they can ask.
Yeah.
And
they should all read Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
And then they should
That's
read
the
that
art
book.
part of this one.
And get rid of short form video.
And do that.
Also do that.
So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. Go do some art. Don't do any crime. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Ready. Let's do this, baby.
Let's set the mood.